Hey Rob, how's it going over there?
Hey, Jim, how's everything? I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, doing really good. Well, it's a new year.
Yep.
SDC is shipping people all around the world, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're
Uh,
still busy as can be.
Now, I know SDC ships people all around the world. Some locations, though, are a lot more popular than others. I remember you mentioning the UK before.
Yeah, so we're relocating folks and moving their household goods and personal effects everywhere on the globe, every single country. But there are destinations that are more and more popular and comprise a larger percentage of our overall volume. And the UK is number one for us. I mean, we do UK, a lot of Europe in general, a lot of Australia, a lot of Asia, yes, even South America and Africa. But the UK is a big one, and we kind of consider ourselves specialists to the point where, we have engaged a team within SDC that specializes in just the UK because there are certain little things to clear customs. We want to make sure everything's perfect. And yeah, so UK is tremendous in terms of volume for us.
Why do you think that is? Is it a special type of individual that is relocating there, or all types of people?
I think big piece of that is the fact that the language is the same. Well,
Hmm.
sort of. I mean, we speak the same language more or less. So I think that's a big piece of it. And we have a lot of people. My experience has been we have a lot of people that have moved here at some point in time from the UK. Uh,
Hmm.
I could just tell from their accent, and maybe they're college professors or doing something, or work has moved them here, and they're saying they're like I've got a tremendous amount of equity in my home, or I'm retired, or both, and I'm moving back to the motherland, back to the old country. And so that we get a lot of that. But that's probably 20 or more percent of our total business is moving people to the UK. That's what we're specialists in.
That's interesting. So somebody calls you from wherever in the United States. Walk through the process. How does everything play out?
Yeah, so if they're moving to the UK, typically, and I'm moving several people this week, they'll say, "Look, this is what I'm doing. This is I'm relocating back to London, or Liverpool, or Birmingham, and or up in Scotland, wherever." And I'll ask them, I want to know what all they're taking, just like with any country. I want to understand what their true needs are and what their volume is, what how much space is going to be occupied. Do they need a container? Do they not need a container? What size container do they need? And once we go through that process, we give them a good low quote. And from there, if they were booked with us, we take care of everything from door to door. So we'll pick up, we'll pack if they'd like us to, and we get everything to the port. We get it loaded on the ship. We ship it across the ocean, just like any other country, clear customs, and deliver it to their door, and put everything, wherever it is needed in their new place. We also have storage options in the
Mm.
UK or here, but I'd like to store things overseas because it's already done, it's already there, it's already cleared customs. That's a better way to do it. But that's sort of the process.
Yeah, yeah, it's interesting. Now with air freight, everything works the same. There's, of course, airports all throughout the UK.
Absolutely. So some clients will say, the lead time shipping to anywhere by way of ocean obviously is a little bit extended. You're looking at, 6 to 12 or more weeks, depending where you're going. And some clients will say, well, that's not quick enough. Can
Mm.
we do something else? And so, yeah, I can do the exact same process, but the port is going to be an airport, the port of embarkation, that leaving, and the port of entry is both going to be airports, and we can absolutely do that, no problem. Some clients will do a hybrid. I have clients
Mm.
who say, you know what, in my sofa, my dresser, and my surfboard, and all those things, they can go by way of ocean. But there are certain things, my family and myself, we're going to be there. We need to live. So let's do X quantity by way of air. So we'll do both. And I do that all the time.
I don't know if you can answer this question or not, you being here instead of there. I was just curious, when everything is offloaded off, let's say, the plane, there's a period of time between the plane and the truck taking it to its final, the door-to-door destination. How does the customs work? Are there people there that just check some boxes, or they know nothing's been disturbed, so it's more or less it just passes through?
Well, the first part, writing answer that question is that we do so much business and we're licensed and we're known entity. It's a smoother process, particularly if we have done the packing. So we've got the
Right.
packing, the inventory list, and it's a known entity. It's kind of like when someone does their taxes by themselves and they have a bunch of deductions, maybe they get audited. But if a CPA signs off on it, more than likely they're going to look. This is a known entity. They're not going to risk their license by doing something funny. So it's a little bit smoother. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a matter of making sure that everything, the customs is going to check. They want to look at the inventory list. If they were to check, they want to see box number. If they find a box number 1,
Yeah.
or box number 7 in the shipment, that better be on the inventory list. If it's
Mm.
not, then okay, wait a minute. Why is this here and it's not on the manifest? That kind of thing. But it's a real smooth process.
I figured it would be because it's just the volume of people coming and going every day.
That's right.
Yeah.
And most people aren't doing anything funny. If they're relocating somewhere, they've got their proper visa, they're moving to a new residence that in the UK.
Yeah.
There's nothing fun. They're not shipping, a box of Cobras or anything. So it's typically smooth.
So, Rob, I know it's busy, it's a new year, and you do a lot of traffic to the UK. But if someone's watching this video and they're thinking, I would like to reach out to Rob to help me through my move, they can still reach out, right?
Absolutely. My name is Rob. I'm Rob Mahone, and I'm here. I'm available. You can ask for me. And I don't know if you want to put my information on the bottom, my phone number, my
Yeah.
email. I'm a 24/7 kind of guy. My policy is this: if I can take a call, I will. If I can't, I won't. But it doesn't matter the time of the day.
Great. Hey, Rob, as always, great talking to you. Happy New Year to you
Happy
and
New Year.
yours. And I'll catch up with you next week.
Sounds good, Jim.
All right.
Stay warm.